Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennie Capri and today we are exploring Florence. I have 24 hours here, so let's see how much we can do in one full day. But first, today I am in Florence. Back to the noisy cars and buses and all that great stuff. Okay, so done with breakfast. It was not the best first impression. It's a little bit chilly right now, but I can see the sun coming out, so it's supposed to get like 75, it says 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm praying that happens soon because it's pretty cold right now. But I'm heading over to the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, something like that. And right across from it is the Baptistery, somewhere where John the Baptist is, like a monument of John the Baptist. Which is right across, and I'm excited to see that as well. So let's go ahead and continue walking. Luckily everything's kind of like close together for the things that I want to see, so let's go. So I just got to the square where the cathedral church and, well, where the cathedral and the St. John monument is, and when I say it's packed, and it's just 10 a.m. and I was thinking that was early, but it's way too many people here. I did not expect this. But the monuments are beautiful. At first I thought it was wrapped, but it looks like they made it from like marble. I can't even explain it. It just looks so clean, like pure stone, if that makes any sense at all. Person is just like so surreal. There's a huge line to get in, and I understand why, because I can only imagine how it looks on the inside. And they have this huge bell tower right here in between the church and the baptistery. So wow, I'm just like, it's so crazy how this is built here in the square like that, with this huge dome-shaped thing on the top of it. Wow. This bell tower actually looks taller than, possibly taller than the one that I went up in Seville. Unless it's just like wider, but it looks taller as well. I actually tried to get tickets for the Uffizi Museum, this bell tower, and I believe the baptistery, and they were sold out. Like, they have reserved times, and especially for the museum, the closest availability was April 18th. So that definitely was not gonna work for me. I'm only here for 24 hours. So what I would say is, if you are planning on coming to Florence, definitely plan ahead. Don't be like me and do it spontaneously. If you want to see some of the museums or these monuments, if you want to go inside, because they most likely have like reserved time because of COVID. They're kind of like keeping things more so on a time frame so it's not too crowded. And those time slots, they were sold out for today. So I have to just admire from the outside, but that is okay because it's still beautiful. But I can only imagine how it would look on the inside, and just seeing the whole Florence city from up above there. So just keep that in mind if you are coming. Plan in advance the museums and monuments you want to see, and if you can book your tickets in advance, that would be my little tip of the day. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at his butt. Whoa. Okay. This is Italian art. Oh my gosh. Can't stop looking. It's calling me. This is so cool though. It has the two fountains shooting out, and yeah, everything is out and about and exposed. Hide your kids, hide your wives. No, I'm in this square here. Let me see, what is the name of this area? I'm right in front of the Palazzo Vecchio. Palazzo Vecchio is one of the more popular palazzos here. Definitely recommended to check out while you're here. There's a bunch you can see, but this one is highly recommended. And there's all these statues all throughout the square. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Like, they have statues lined up all there. But this fountain is just so huge, and it's getting me excited for the huge fountain in Rome. These Italians really had an eye for something, huh? It's like, who would think to style this, build this fountain like this? Wow. Well, let's continue looking around. And it's like every corner I'm finding something more and more amazing. I'm really loving Florence. I'm glad to be back with cars and taxis. However, the city is definitely louder than Venice. You can tell the difference because there's no cars or bikes or scooters or any of that allowed on the island. And they just use the water taxis and boats when you're actually on the island of Venice. But it's kind of nice to be back with cars and bikes and stuff. It can be a little bit hectic at times, and I do need to watch where I'm going, but it's nice, it's different. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away. Come chase beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an episode that we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think I wish away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you. I wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you.
I swear it's time to keep these feelings to myself.
Did not think Florence would still be this packed. It seems like everyone's still out. I was hoping it wasn't so packed, so you know, it'll be less touristy, but I guess not. Hey, hey. Love street performers so much. They always bring the vibes. Bring all the vibes. Check out my niece video. There was this great street performer. Well, let me not say great. He was great because he actually came out, and I think he still did something even though he was nervous, because he kept like, his voice kept cracking a little bit. He didn't really know how to play the guitar too well. But he still came out and performed on the street in front of people, and there was a crowd and they clapped for him and even tipped him. So don't be afraid to do something that you're not too sure of, or you're not an expert in, or you're not like great at it yet. Just know over time things will get better, you'll get better, and you just have to step out on faith and just do it. And now look at me, I'm in Italy for the very first time by myself. Yes, I was nervous, but I just had to do it. So just do it. Just brightened up my day. Wow. It's inevitable. Everywhere I go, I always find street performers. It's like, it makes me feel special, and I tell myself that they're performing for me. Even though they have no idea who I am. Not gonna lie to you, the cigarette smoke is starting to get to me. It's really, really bad. It's like everyone does it here. And it's like, it don't matter where you stand, where you go, someone's gonna stand right in front of you smoking a cigarette, and it's so annoying because I do not smoke. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke, and it's like you can't get away from it here. It's just everywhere and you can't get away from it. So I got the cheesecake, lemon, and passion fruit because I wanted something a bit fruity, but this cheesecake flavor tastes so good. Woo. But I'm finally having my Italian gelato. So this is the Porta Romana. It's an ancient city gate dated back from the 13th century. Like, imagine this being a gate and they had to open it in order for you to cross and pass through. Currently walking alongside the Arno River, and I just walked back across the bridge back here. Just walked across that bridge, and now I'm heading to a viewpoint. It's kind of a pretty far walk, so let's go. Streets will almost have you messed up. You gotta pay attention where you're going, because I almost twisted my ankles about 3 times now. That's why I'm not really recording while I'm walking, because the way the stones is laid out is not even at all. So you think you're walking on a flat surface, and next thing you know, twisted ankle. Oh my goodness, I am literally sweating. Like how bright the sun is. Woo. But this is what I asked for, because Paris was cold and rainy. So that's why I came to Italy, to get some sunshine and be able to wear my no-sleeve shirt. So that's why they always say be careful what you ask for, because now it's like so hot, but I can't complain because I needed some vitamin D in my life, and Paris just wasn't giving that to me, so I had to go. But this is so beautiful. It's like this waterfall right here. Well, not really, like a small cascade of water into the river. It's just so nice. I don't know, I'm really loving Florence, and I'm not quite sure what to expect from Rome until I go. But just comparing between Venice and Florence right now, I'm really loving Florence. So I came from down there and still have more to go. The sign said 10 more minutes. This is a scenic overview of the entire city, so you have to climb upward to get the view. So you guys know I went to Portugal and just came back from Monaco, which has some hills as well. And every time I think I'm fit and I'm good, these hills is killing me. I don't think I'm as bad as when I first started traveling, but I shouldn't be breathing hard, or at least I wouldn't want myself to be breathing hard. That's how I feel like I'm in shape. If you could climb up a hill, and not be exhausted breathing hard, then you're in shape. That's how I know I'm in shape. And I'm breathing hard, so that means I'm not in shape. But I'm like literally Can I get a ride? I'm like literally sweating, like literally. I haven't sweat in 2 months because everywhere I've been going has been cold, and it's almost 80 degrees here. 80 degrees Fahrenheit almost. So imagine, just imagine climbing up a hill in 80-degree weather. Well, I'll see you at the top. Getting so busy right now. Happy I came a little bit earlier to avoid that crowd. And so I'm just walking back now because I have to start heading back to my hotel. It's already pretty late in the day, but I definitely would say you can do a lot of things in one day in Florence. It'll probably take you longer if you end up doing any of the museums, so that will definitely take some time as well. But I would say Florence is very small, and unless you're heading out to go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, then you can definitely do Florence in one day, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing. Let me know, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.